Hello, what's going on? I thought I would do a quick video before the owner and the guests arrived, which is tomorrow morning, or late morning. Back into my crew cabin, just off the lazarette. I have done videos here before. I'm using my old iPhone because for whatever reason my other phone, the audio isn't great. Also the video isn't great. It's not great in general. The only problem with this one is that I can't really use selfie mode. Otherwise, for whatever reason, it doesn't work. Anyway, um, unimportant. I was gonna clean the boat again for the third time because it keeps raining and also seagulls keep coming and pooping everywhere. But there is a scheduled thunderstorm for this afternoon. I finally just got the warning. It was saying it wasn't going to be a thunderstorm, but it really looked like one, and then I don't know how thundery or stormy it's going to be, but my plan is I'm just going to wake up early tomorrow morning. They're not going to arrive until sort of 10:30 ish. So the sun will be up at 5, so I'm going to get up a little after that and do as much of the exterior cleaning as possible. The interior is all done. And then we'll sort of have a week here in Tivat in the marina, just waiting on a few things, and I guess they want to do their own provisioning. So hopefully that is fine. And then I'm sure there'll be a bunch of random things that I will get tasked with that I don't know what they are yet. Anyway, I thought I would just give you a little extra tour of what's going on with my little crew cabin. Not a whole bunch has changed. I'm here in the bathroom because this is the only mirror. I've taken this emergency light out because it's just always on, sort of, because it's motion activated, and this door isn't really sealed in any way, so when you close the door it just stays on. Anyway, not much has happened here. I got a new soap for myself because one of the guest cabins was missing a soap, so I thought they should all match, so I got one for myself that's a little bit bigger. That way I don't have to refill it as much. I have all my stuff back in the shower. I actually prefer the shower to the other one. But it has a smaller footprint. It is actually more spacious than the guest shower, oddly enough. In here, it looks like a mess. Oh, and I added this to keep my door open because the air conditioning is from here and it only obviously goes into this part of the room. I just have a bunch of crap here. I bought this bag for 15 euros. It's a watertight bag. I've been meaning to get one anyway, and it's good. It doesn't have any metal components that my last one had. In this bit, these rings and stuff were metal, and they all rusted and ruined the whole thing. But obviously, but it was quite good. I almost want to get a second one because it was a really good deal. It was on 30% off. I brought this into here, which is nearly done. I might work on that later. I got these, which is a great flavor of obviously very healthy snacks. All my random things that I need every time I go out of the cabin to get into the top, because I've been locking it. I'm not really in there, so I just keep it locked. Here's my little porthole at the moment. I've got the camera on what's happening in the rest of the boat, so I can see. This is the only problem with being down here. I can't just really look out the window and see what's happening. So yeah, there's the engine. Our neighbor is here. It sounds like they had a day charter that canceled. And then obviously this neighbor is not there. So that's why that's empty. But more importantly is this one, which actually is not that far from where I am, but it has been getting kind of close to the dock. It's not very windy at the moment, but I'll probably go up in a sec. I got another one of these too, so maybe I can try and do yoga out in the lazarette area at some point. So I was trying the designed way to use this bed, which is to have the head here, which is why they have the little light here. But I don't know who designed this stupid table. It just goes over the bed, like, so you pretty much can't use most of this part of the bed. And then I did use it a couple nights, but I just kept like smacking my arms and face into this table, obviously, because like they should have just stopped the table here where the bed ends. Like, I don't know. Anyway, this whole design of this crew cabin has many question marks. So I'm back on this side, and yeah, just been watching some stuff on that. Back to cooking my things on this little hob deal, which is special. It's very sort of interesting trying to get all my stuff into these cupboards to fit. I think I'm gonna try and take over the fridge and the flybridge that no one really uses, because this fridge is like smaller than a hotel fridge. So it's full at the moment, but I don't really have like a huge amount of anything. I made this coconut yogurt chia seed stuff, which I have with breakfast. Yeah, yogurt, tomatoes. I have some carrots back there. I wanted to get celery, but it would take up the entire fridge. I have a few drink things. I've been adding this to my coffee sometimes, although I haven't in a couple days and I really need to use it. It really lasts a long time, but then once you open it, you kind of have to use it. Anyway, it's not the best. I defrosted this the other day, so it's got slightly more room now. I think if you keep it full, like I have ice and a few bits of salmon and stuff in there at the moment, then it doesn't frost over. Anyway, so it's yeah, a very tiny fridge. Just as a reference, that's the water bottle, and it like is the size of the fridge pretty much, with like one little area where the freezer is. Anyway, challenges. Yeah, just my crap everywhere. I do have like cupboards I can put this away in, but with the way this door is, and like you can only access this, and then I have my clothes back here. It's just a constant like opening and unopening of this door. But yeah, my clothes here, that's fine. I only really need that once a day. And then all my, I don't really need most of the time stuff is in here. So yeah. So that just kind of stays like that. So I did my laundry. I have it hanging here. It's probably, oh yeah, it's already almost dry because it is very hot out here. Obviously the air conditioning is there, and then here, this ceiling, if you touch it, is like so hot. It's just, there's no insulation. This, especially because the sun's probably on it right now, is just like, you could cook an egg on how hot this is right here. Yeah, so this whole area is not insulated, and in fact, where is it? There's an area where you have vents. I think it's here. I don't see them. There are vents where you can see the light coming through. But I'm not sure where exactly they are. Oh, it's these two things. So that is like literally just open to the outside. So obviously it stays very hot from that also. Although I think theoretically that's supposed to let the heat out, but it does not do that. Or maybe it's just supposed to let the carbon dioxide out so you don't suffocate. There's the engine room door over there. I have my little coffee station here, which is like very hot in the morning, obviously, when I'm coming in and out of there. In the morning, it's not too bad if I leave that door open for a while. I can kind of make it reasonably cold for a bit. But as soon as you open that door, it's immediately hot. It's already just hot standing in here. And in fact, in the evening, like this time of day, it is kind of more hot than outside because, again, all the heat gets retained into this metal, and there's nowhere for it to go. Here's the emergency hatch. I have this that I have not been using at all, actually, recently. This is also drying, but it's really dry, so that is one positive to having it 30 degrees in here. And as soon as I finish cleaning up tomorrow, I'm going to put this on with my shorts, so I'm just a bit more presentable. But yeah, that's what's going on. So much cooler in here. Yeah, I keep going back and forth about how much of the exterior I should be cleaning right now, because I feel like as soon as I do it, it will just thunder and rain, and then it'll all be sort of pointless. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. I might go out and do a few things that won't be affected by the rain, a few smaller things that probably no one will notice but me. But also, if I'm out there, there's less chance that the seagulls will come land on the roof and poop everywhere again. Plus, I kind of want to bring up the passerelle just in case we start getting blown around. At the moment, it's actually fine. I'm waiting for this thunderstorm. It keeps threatening. I see it in the corner. No, you can't see it from my window, but these mountains go all the way around, and then on that side of there was like a massive storm that I could see earlier. I don't know what's happening with it, because now I'm down here. This is the problem with being here in this cabin trying to be a watchkeeper, because you have to constantly keep going back up. The cameras don't really, they're good for every once in a while, but it's like obviously more effective to be up on the main deck. But anyway, there will be others on board soon, so hopefully they will have their eye out whenever there's issues happening up there. So it won't just be me, but then again, I will also be cleaning up after all them and assisting with whatever random things that they are deciding I should be doing. Living the dream! Woohoo!